Man, what a show WWE Evolution was on Sunday night, am I right? Supposed to show you how much women's wrestling can draw in 2025, no matter what fucking idiots would like to tell you or not. What is going on, everybody? Welcome to episode of Lucas on YouTube and all audio platforms with your WWE Evolution 2025 review. But before you start anything, go follow me on social media, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok, Lucas E. Allen. Facebook still technically No Limits to Lucas. Watch on YouTube. Hit the like button today's upload. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And turn the bell for all post notifications. Leave a comment on today's video what you think of Evolution 2025. What do you think, honestly think, of Naomi cashing in her Money in the Bank contract and becoming the WWE Women's World Champion on Sunday night? Watch on Spotify, give me a 5-star rating or any audio platforms and watch there to say the least. If you watch on Spotify, give me a 5-star rating and hit a comment on Spotify as to what you think of Evolution 2025. When you think of Naomi cashing her Money in the Bank contract and the Women's World Championship. Now I just want to get that right out of the way because we got a lot of stuff to discuss on this Evolution PLE. If I said this is PLE of the year, I might be generous. Said nobody ever. This was freaking a great PLE. Probably the best PLE of all 2025 for not even just WWE, probably even AEW. All professional wrestling in general. Pay-per-view, PLE, same fucking thing, people. Definitely the best PLE for WWE to say the least, though. This was freaking a kick-ass PLE, man. This was freaking great. I cannot speak any more highly of the show. Top to bottom, this show was just freaking great, man. And like the women kicked ass, and despite what they wanted to say about the build up, which I hate, I couldn't stand the build up, honestly. If you want to call it build up, being put effort into this build up for PLE. This was not getting any favors in main roster Triple H booking, man. Shawn Michaels tried his best with Jacy Jayne and Jordynne Grace too. But other than that, it was like nothing great with build up other than maybe Becky, Bayley, and Lyra to a point. I loved all the freaking matches, even including the Battle Royal, honestly. I didn't mind the Battle Royal whatsoever. Only because probably Stephanie Vaquer one day. I probably had a right to say that. But this was a kick-ass PLE. I absolutely loved this PLE, man. All the women showed up and showed out big time in this whole event. So much so that basically at Evolution 3 began on Raw, the first hour of Raw last night, with also like Naomi, Iyo Sky, and also Rhea Ripley in their segment. You also had the Kabuki Warriors and Rox versus Roxanne Perez. Raquel, we don't think of that. I don't care for that match, but still it was okay for what it was. And also Nikki Bella, an all-time great, wrestling Chelsea Green. I didn't like the match, so I'll say at least. You know, it's kind of what I'm expecting a lot better, honestly. Even Chelsea Green by elevating Nikki Bella, hopefully, has been that, honestly. But it is what it is. But at least the Triple H put in some big-time effort in his women's division the last two days or so. Gave him credit where credit is due, for sure. We'll discuss on your Raw review then, probably tomorrow, like I said. Probably your Monday Raw, July 14, 2024 review tomorrow. Also your NXT. July 15, 2025 review tomorrow. So double upload data dailies on YouTube and all audio platforms, hopefully. Knock on wood. I want me to say about this PLE, man. We're going to get right into it, man. Your introduction. We're starting with Becky Lynch, the reigning defending WWE Women's Intercontinental Champion, also Women's World Champion. She's not the Women's Champion, World Champion. Becky Lynch defeats Bayley and Lyra Valkyria to retain the WWE Women's Intercontinental Championship to start the show. This is a great match. This is a great match. But the only reason why it's not going to be the great you would hope the God you would think with TU3 women, the way they produced on Sunday night, is because of the finish. Love God as always, man. Trust me, I like the creativity Becky Lynch put in this roll-up. I'm not quite putting it on her at all. I'm putting on lack of creativity in women's wrestling finishes and professional wrestling in general, not just women's wrestling, men's wrestling too. Like, I am fucking tired of the roll-ups, man. I said this in the All-In review. I'm tired of 6-man tags, 8-man tags, 10-man tags, 20 million tags, and roll-ups. I am tired of them. But it is what it is. The match was kick-ass. The match was definitely kick-ass with Becky Lynch, Bayley, and Lyra Valkyria for sure. This was fucking great. This was an awesome match to start the show. Bright decision. You're not going to have these women main event. You had them start the show, to say the least. They said it's on big time for a night, and definitely did. We're going to discuss that. Also, in Jacy Jayne, the reigning defending NXT Women's Champion, defeats Jordynne Grace, who retains said NXT Women's Championship, thanks to Blake Monroe, the former Mariah May, pulled a Mariah May to their own version of Toni Storm, but the Jordynne Grace, and costing Grace the match by turning heel on Jordynne Grace, to say the least. Oh, the match with Grace and Jayne was freaking very good. Jacy Jayne is so freaking good, though, bro. Jacy Jayne is so freaking good. She elevated herself in that championship big time last night. Well, not last night, Sunday night. This match here in Jordynne Grace is freaking very good, I gotta be quite honest. People not like give Jacy Jayne her flowers, man. I feel like Jacy Jayne is one of the more underrated women's professional wrestlers in this whole current day women's wrestling, man. Gotta be quite honest, she gets highly overlooked, man. To be honest, I think she might be a hot take to some Mandy Rose haters, or PP fans to say the least. I think she was always better than Mandy Rose. I said it. I fucking said it. I think she's the best Toxic Attraction member. I said it, bro. I fucking said it. What do you want me to say? Now, while watch, Mandy Rose fucking fans will probably come at me now. I'm not saying Mandy was bad or anything. It's just saying I thought Jacy Jayne was better. That's what you want me to say, bro. What do you want me to say? Jacy Jayne is a very good NXT Women's Champion. She's a great previous champion, Stephanie Vaquer, no. But let's be real, Stephanie is one of the best wrestlers in the whole fucking world right now. Male or female. But Jacy Jayne is still so freaking good, bro. She defeats Jordynne Grace to retain the Women's Championship for NXT thanks to Blake Monroe costing Grace the match. Like I started to discuss that. Also discussing Raquel Rodriguez and Roxanne Perez. The reigning defending WWE Women's Tag Team Champions defeats Ruca, the reigning defending NXT Women's North American Champion. And Zaria, the Kabuki Warriors, Asuka and Kairi Sane. And Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair in a fatal four-way match to retain the WWE Women's Tag Team titles. You might think I was sure there's 8 women in this match. Believe it or not, this might get a little bit of a pass from me, honestly. This might get a little bit of a pass. It might be a hot take. Because these women kicked ass, I believe, in this match. And I think at least they developed the story, honestly. Charlotte Flair, I feel like, was very good in this match. Probably the best I've seen Charlotte Flair look since coming back to WWE and do top of the year at the Royal Rumble event. I think she looked better here again against all these women than compared to Tiffany Stratton, man. That's what I feel, honestly. We'll discuss that. Also, speaking of Tiffany Stratton, Tiffany Stratton, the reigning defending WWE Women's Champion, defeats Trish Stratus to retain the WWE Women's Championship. Short and sweet, but this was still very good for the time they got. Gotta be quite honest, man. We're gonna discuss that. Also discussing Jade Cargill, the 2025 winner of the Queen of the Ring, defeats Naomi in a no-holds-bar match. This is by far the best we've seen Jade Cargill look in a long time. Probably the best she's ever looked in front of AEW or WWE. This was the best Jade Cargill that we got times 1,000. She looks like she was on her game on Sunday night. Naomi was a great opponent for her. I like this a lot better WrestleMania match, honestly. This is a great match. I'm not saying a great match, it's still very good. These two women kicked freaking ass. They were kicking each other's ass and all Team Holy, man. I absolutely loved that. I liked this match quite a bit, man. And Bianca Belair being a special guest referee just makes total sense, man. Be part of the big three and her being a special guest referee, and I like that quite a bit. Also being discussing that. Also, Stephanie Vaquer, the glorious La Pinera, Stark Angel, Stephanie fucking Vaquer. She'll be going to the Clash and she'll be going to Paris, man. Stephanie Vaquer wins the 2025 Evolution Battle Royal and will get a World Championship shot at Clash in Paris. Was not obviously a Raw last night. It was confirmed to be the WWE Women's World Championship. You could probably guess that anyways before you even got to that point, at least. The Battle Royal was not the more meaningful for me, honestly. I didn't care for the Battle Royal as I thought. There was no surprises for some. I was just kind of shocked by it. We see Zaria or Pipe Dream AJ Lee. We didn't see any of those women. Our biggest shock factor we got for a return last night was freaking Vicky Guerrero. Excuse me! Excuse me! man. I absolutely hated that chant. At least it was short and sweet, though, man. I gotta be honest. It was not like a big-time nausea when we got Vicky Guerrero in the past, man. I gotta be honest. At least it was short and sweet this time. She was especially pretty happy to be there, I gotta be honest. But Stephanie Vaquer wins the 2025 Evolution Battle Royal and will get the shot at the Women's World Championship as a shot at Clash in Paris. We're discussing that. Also discussing our main event freaking greatness, to say the least. Naomi defeats Iyo Sky and Rhea Ripley in the main event after she cashed in her Money event contract to win the WWE Women's World Championship. I'll be honest, once I saw, there was a spot in this match where Iyo and Rhea were down at the same time, like they were down and out. I thought for damn, like, there's no way Naomi's about to cash in her contract, right? I was saying to myself while watching this event Sunday night. And lo and behold, Naomi did just that, man. Bradley bruised up and bloodied up, bloody nose and everything else. Naomi still cashed in and became the new Women's World Champion for WWE. I fucking love this cash-in. I absolutely love the match of Iyo and Rhea. I always knew the match was going to deliver, man. This is an A+ in itself. Spoiler alert. And thank you. Rhea did not win the championship like I would have thought she would have. But then again, Naomi cashed in. Just not get full far like prediction there. This was freaking great, bro. I love the match of Iyo and Rhea. Probably the best match they had together, honestly, minus that NXT match they had a long time ago. But this was freaking great. The match itself for Rhea and Iyo was very good. I like the storytelling produced in that match. And Naomi even better cashed in the contract. I mean, this is by far, if you're not going to have Iyo retain, you got to at least have Naomi cash in here. And this was freaking great, bro. What a fucking... Naomi walks out the main event of Evolution, the All-Women's PLE, as the new Women's World Champion for WWE. Oh, man, Naomi, man. What a moment for her, man. I gotta be quite honest. As a die-hard Naomi fan, it's great to see her finally get her fucking flowers. I fucking loved it, man. Couldn't have been more fucking proud of that woman. I've been a die-hard Naomi fan since fucking day one I seen her in 2015, so I started becoming a wrestling fan. Like, damn, Naomi was fucking great then. She's still great in 2025. Now what fucking the haters wanted to say. People had the balls to say she was fucking washed. Yeah, she's probably washed now in a good way. She's now the Women's World Champion. I mean, washed. I mean, like, make the clean the wash, the title, the set always, man. But Naomi finally gets her fucking flowers that she should have gotten from day fucking one, bro. And I fucking loved it, man. I fucking love Miss Trendy Fatu big time, man. What a fucking moment for what a PLE to cap off that in general. We're discussing all on today's podcast. It's just that's your intro. It's 13 minutes only for an intro. We're discussing all on today's podcast. Great, maybe. So I just want to say it's this year's WWE Evolution 2025 review. And Lucas on YouTube and all audio platforms. Starting with, you guessed it, Becky Lynch, the reigning defending WWE Women's Intercontinental Champion, defeats Bayley and Lyra Valkyria to retain the WWE Women's Intercontinental Championship to start the show. This match was fucking great. Like I said beforehand, before the build-up to Evolution, this was my main event. Not Rhea Ripley or Iyo Sky in the Women's World Championship. This is my main event, the Women's Intercontinental title, with Becky Lynch and Bayley and Lyra Valkyria. But I knew it was not going to main event, obviously. If you're not going to main event your Evolution, your biggest PLE for Women's Division, the only PLE for Women's Division all year, with a mid-card title, this wasn't going to happen. But this match was fucking phenomenal. I gotta be honest. This match was freaking phenomenal, man. It was better than I thought, and I thought the match would be great anyways. And this match is even better, bro. This was freaking great. I love this match. These three women went out. These three women, Becky Lynch, Bayley, and Lyra Valkyria, put on a fucking clinic on Sunday night. Wasn't for the main event, this would have been the best thing on the fucking show. It wasn't for the main event, it would have been the best thing on the fucking show. But I love this freaking match. This might be a match of the year contender for women's wrestling, man. I might actually put this on my list, man. I gotta be quite honest. This was freaking phenomenal. I hated the finish, but it was a creative finish to a point with Becky Lynch rolling up Bayley. I like the creativity in the roll-up, but like I've been telling you people on how long this podcast. I've been saying this for so long. Like, I'm tired of the roll-up finishes every fucking show, whether it's WWE, AEW, any fucking show in general, Raw, NXT, Dynamite, SmackDown, AEW pay-per-views, WWE PLE, Saturday Night's Main Event, you name it, bro. You name it. I am tired of the roll-ups, man, every fucking show. I was shocked we can get Saturday Night's Main Event with only 4 matches, but still. Actually, no, I lied. Jimmy Uso and Soul Skull did it in the roll. What the fuck am I talking about? What the fuck? I didn't realize that shit until now, honestly. I am tired of the roll-ups. You get the point. I'm tired of the roll-ups, man. Male or female, I'm just tired. I'm done with the roll-ups, man. I'm done with them. But this match, I gotta give it credit. It was fucking great. It was awesome, bro. This match was freaking phenomenal. I was on the edge of my seat every fucking move, man. Oh, you're such a Becky Lynch, Bayley Lyra Valkyria if you say it. No, I'm not, bro. I love all 3 women, don't get me wrong. But still, this match was freaking amazing, bro. Probably a match of your contender for women's wrestling, man. There was 2 of them on the show. There was 2 of them on this fucking show. You can see the other one in a minute. But Becky Lynch, Bayley, and Lyra Valkyria for the WWE Women's Intercontinental Championship, no grave an A. Fucking great start for your PLE. You set on big time for later tonight. I love that, honestly. You know how much I love praising that. You got to set your tone when it's a PLE, pay-per-view for AEW, or any television show. You got to set the tone later on for the night, or evening, whatever I name it. Moving on to Jacy Jayne, the reigning defending NXT Women's Champion. Defeats Jordynne Grace to retain said NXT Women's Championship thanks to Blake Monroe costing Grace the match and turn heel on Jordynne Grace. I liked this match quite a bit too. I was kind of feeling sorry for Grace and Jane, because they were following this a great match with Bayley, Becky Lynch, and Lyra Valkyria, and the crowd was into it big time too. The crowd was not as much in the big time into that compared to the open matches. This was still a massive crowd for last Sunday night. I felt like the crowd was into it a lot too for all this whole event. I can't blame this show kicked fucking ass, man. The women's division for WWE hit a fucking not just a home run, but a grand slam on this fucking PLE. Oh, we're getting flowers at Triple H too. For what build up, bro? What build up? For what fucking build up? I'll give him flowers for last night on Raw. I'll give him flowers there, but not for Sunday night, people. I don't fucking care. The women just kicked ass for Sunday night. Monday night, I'll give him credit there. I'll discuss that in a Raw review. But my God, you expect me to get Triple H's foul because he gave a great PLE, one of the best PLEs, probably the best WWE PLE all year? The answer is no. The women just nailed us out of the fucking park. You're such a Triple H hater. No, the fuck I'm not, dumbass. Just stating the facts, man. Just staring right in your fucking face. Deal with it. My God, bro. I've been seeing it all over fucking Twitter. Hey, I get Triple H flowers for his women's division. He's been better. He's been better the last 2 nights. It must be Monday night. Give him flowers for Monday night for sure. But not Sunday night. The women get the credit for all Sunday night, if you ask me. I'm not even giving Shawn Michaels the build-up credit for credits due for NXT women's stuff, so shut the fuck up, people. Shut up. Jacy Jayne defeats Jordynne Grace to retain the NXT Women's Championship thanks to Blake Monroe costing Grace the match. I like this match quite a bit. Jacy Jayne's just freaking very fun, man. Jordynne Grace is also great, man. We all love Jordynne Grace and we all love Jacy Jayne. And we love Blake Monroe too, man. So that's Mariah, man. So I'm not getting used to the name yet, but still, it's going to be taking a long time, man, honestly. But Blake doesn't need to happen for Blake Monroe / Mariah May. She is much, much, much better as a heel. We saw that obviously in AEW, bro. We didn't say anymore with the Toni Storm feud with her and Mariah May. And Mariah May and Toni Storm. That was freaking the best women's feud of all time for AEW, to say the least. But this was freaking, the match itself was very good with Jane and Grace for sure. And Blake Monroe, I like this honestly. I wish he would have done it after the match to give Jordynne Grace a moment here, at least for becoming the NXT Women's Champion. But then, she'll probably get a call up eventually, probably after this. But I feel like he could have given the title to Jordynne Grace here. But then again, Jacy Jayne's been a very solid NXT Women's Champion. Was she better than Stephanie Vaquer, last champion? Absolutely not. But let's be real, Stephanie's on another fucking level, bro. Let's be real. That's not fair to judge Jacy Jayne's reign just for that, to say the least. This match is very good. Gave it a B+, man. So far, so good. All the women's matches kicked ass on Sunday night. We all love that for sure. All the matches are very good, man. Moving on to Raquel Rodriguez and Roxanne Perez, the reigning defending WWE Women's Tag Team Champions. Defeat Ruca and Zaria, the Ruca being the reigning defending NXT Women's North American Champion. And Zaria, like I said, a lot of hiccups, man. I'm sorry I ate dinner right before I was recording this podcast. They also defeat the Kabuki Warriors, Asuka and Kairi Sane, Alexa Bliss, and Charlotte, another freaking voice crack go figure, to retain the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships. I actually like this match quite a bit, so you think it was a match I was shit on. For 8 women in one match. Believe it or not, I'm going to give it a pass for this one. I'm giving it a pass for this one for sure. Because at least the match itself was like a little more containable with all the women involved here. I gotta be honest. It was more containable. That's my perspective on it. The match itself was very good. So there you go. That's my perspective opinion on that. But this match is very good. Raquel and Roxanne. I knew I had this weird feeling Raquel and Roxanne were going to retain. That's why I said in my preview predictions. If Alexa Bliss did not get the win on SmackDown, I felt Alexa and Charlotte would have won here. But still, but this is what it is. It'll probably get eventually a 1-on-1 tag 2-on-2 match eventually with Alexa and Charlotte against Raquel and Roxanne for said women's tag team titles eventually. So wait and find out with that for sure. But this match is no longer going to be a very solid match to say the least. Moving on, Tiffany Stratton, the reigning defendant. And by the way, we're going back to Charlotte Flair. I actually like her performance quite a bit last Sunday night. She was actually probably the best I've seen Charlotte actually look since coming back to Royal Rumble in 2025. Gotta be honest, I loved her gear, by the way. She looked great on Sunday. Gotta give her credit for sure. But that gets a big tag team title match. Moving on to Tiffany Stratton, the reigning defending WWE Women's Champion, defeats Trish Stratus to retain said WWE Women's Championship. Another solid match, man. Give it another B. I gotta be honest, man. Trish Stratus, despite year in 2025, 49 years old. Can you believe that? She still looks like she's fucking 29, like I said a couple podcasts ago. Like, the goddamn, bro. Trish Stratus. Oh, my God. She looked freaking great, man. She always does. I thought her and Tiffany, it was short, honestly, but it was short and sweet. I liked the match quite a bit. Do we see Trish Stratus more in WWE in 2025? Honestly, I don't know. We shall wait and find out. I think she will be real to a point. We shall wait and find out in the coming days and months to say least. So she gets another call from Triple H or WWE management to say least. But for this night in general, for Evolution, she definitely showed up and showed out to say least. It's definitely a great of B. Tiffany and Trish Stratus have themselves a very solid match. Gotta be quite honest. Short, I get it. You want to see it was short. But let's be real, there was, how many matches? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There were 7 matches. That's a lot for Triple H PLE. But you want to do this for women's division, I don't mind it for whatsoever. 7-match PLE card for Sunday was fine for me. And this gets an all-grade of a B with Tiffany Stratton and Trish Stratus for Women's Championship. B is your grade. Moving on to 1 or 2 Naomi matches. Well, it is technically 1 match still. But you get the point to cash in later on. We'll discuss that then. But Jade Cargill defeats Naomi in a no-holds-barred match. I'll be honest, this is the best I ever seen Jade Cargill look. Gotta get credit also Naomi too, who was a great opponent for at WrestleMania. I didn't think the match was that great at WrestleMania. But they definitely elevated themselves big time in this match. I like this match a lot better than the WrestleMania match. In this match, I like the fact that I included Bianca Belair in this, the whole three, the big three to say at least in that match, especially guys referee Bianca, get the point. I like this match. I actually like this match quite a bit. It was physical. It was I love the spot, the trash can when Naomi had the trash can. Jade Cargill a super kick or something like that. That looked very good. Naomi sold the fucking shit out of that, as you should, with a trash can on your fucking head. You get the point. This was freaking very good, man. Naomi definitely elevated Jade Cargill quite a lot in this match. And that's how great Naomi is. We gotta give flowers to Naomi, man. Been watching a lot of flowers ever since last Sunday night. Gotta be honest, I love to see it. Hopefully get more flowers for Naomi after this. And after Monday night for sure. She definitely elevated Jade a lot in this match. Gotta be honest. We all love Naomi. I mean, like Jade Cargill to a point in this podcast. We definitely do. This gets a B+ or a grade. Moving on to Stephanie Vaquer. Our glorious Dark Angel La Pinera woman, Stephanie Vaquer. Does blue look fucking gorgeous on her or what, bro? Any fucking color looks amazing on her. Okay, let me stop being a simp, would I please? I'm done for that, to say the least. Oh, man. Moving on. Stephanie Vaquer wins the 2025 Evolution Battle Royal and will get a World Championship shot at Clash in Paris. I didn't really care for the match itself. There were some moments in this match, like Kalani Jordan pulling in Kofi Kingston / Naomi, and like a Battle Royal / Royal Rumble type match here. And I like that. I absolutely freaking love it. Some of Kalani Jordan definitely doing her athleticism. We can't freaking speak. Or definitely her athleticism for Kalani Jordan. Kalani just fucking great, bro. We all love Kalani Jordan for sure. For sure. Say the least. And this match was it was decent. It wasn't like one of the greatest Battle Royals of all time. I'm not a fan of Battle Royals, period. But at least it made implications for Clash in Paris and being on the card for Stephanie Vaquer. Trust me, Stephanie Vaquer and Evolution getting a win itself is a freaking A++ in my book. And she gets this World Championship shot at Clash in Paris. I absolutely fucking love that. And Stephanie wins the match, and I actually like this match quite a bit, bro. I gotta be quite honest. I mean, I don't like it quite a bit, but still. It was solid. It was okay for what it was. I give it a B only because Stephanie Vaquer wins the 2025 Battle Royal from Evolution. Give it a B. Moving on to your main event, Naomi. Naomi cashes in her Money in the Bank contract and defeats Iyo Sky and Rhea Ripley to win the WWE Women's World Championship in the main event. A++. I said it. I fucking said it. Yeah, I'll give you a crowd here to say, Lucas, and triple threat matches, technically not a triple threat match, but you give it an A++ with women's wrestling? Yes, is that a problem for you, dumbass? Is that a fucking problem to you? If that's a problem, then get the fuck off my podcast. You don't think women's wrestling can't get A++ grades in 2025? You'll all be out of your fucking mind. You'll be out of your fucking mind. It's going to be even worse for you to later on in this podcast go over about show stands this week. I absolutely fucking really love this, bro. I love the moment for Naomi to win the Women's World title and the main event, the all-women's PLE for WWE is fucking phenomenal for Naomi. I loved it. Proceed with caution, bitches online. So Naomi has fucking haters for some strange fucking reason. I don't get it. I don't think I'm gonna give her any other female to say at least, honestly. Minus Ronda Rousey. I can't stand Ronda, but still. But this match was freaking great. Between Iyo and Rhea itself was still freaking great. And the moment after when Naomi cashed in her Money in the Bank contract, you're gonna have Rhea Ripley take the L here. You better protect somehow without winning the championship. And lo and behold, they produced Naomi for this. And I fucking loved it. I fucking loved it, man. A++. You can't ask for much. Everyone's A++. You had a great moment and a great fucking match. One of the best men's matches all freaking year for WWE. For women's wrestling in general. So you had 2 match-of-the-year contenders for the female side of things this year. And then one show with Becky Lynch and Bayley and Lyra Valkyria for women's IC title. And Naomi, but basically Iyo and Rhea Ripley for the Women's World title, but still including Naomi still, was freaking great. 2 match of the year contenders on this PLE. Definitely worth saying that for sure. This whole PLE in general was fucking great, bro. I fucking love this show. A++ your main event when Naomi win the Women's World title. Great moment, a phenomenal moment, and a great match with Iyo and Rhea. Can't ask for more than that. Of course that'll be an A++, idiots. Not just, he doesn't get an A+, be too generous. This is an A++, bro. I fucking say you like it or not, you fucking WWE or women's wrestling haters, bro. And by the way, this show proved to you women's wrestling can put on a great show for a PLE in 2025. But the promoters, Triple H and Tony Khan, need to do better. I got Triple H. Last night was a great start with all first hour for Monday Night Raw, being all basically women's wrestling. I fucking love it. More often for that, please. I'm not saying every week you have to do that, but maybe like every now and again. And put in some like decent segments in the whole, at least decent to great segments and good matches too. For Raw and SmackDown. Hopefully, knock on wood, we can see them more often. But this match between Naomi and Rhea and Iyo was freaking great. I always knew the match was going to deliver, bro. I already said that. I knew I was going to always say that. It was Iyo Sky and Rhea fucking Ripley, people. I mean, come on. But I absolutely love even better with Naomi getting the moment, winning the Women's World title in the main event. This was freaking great. I love this decision. If it was the normal outcome, I thought with Rhea getting a championship right back against Iyo, it'd probably be like an A- to a B+ with that bottom of an outcome. I don't say it's a big time boss, but Rhea Ripley's not a bad wrestler, but still. This gets an A++ in Naomi, bro. I absolutely fucking love this for her. Must are the best character in all WWE Women's Division. All year, bro. I absolutely fucking love this for her. Congratulations to Miss Trendy Fatu for sure. To say this deserves to be a fucking understatement in all honesty. I absolutely fucking love this for her. A++ to finish off a great PLE in general. Shout out to all the women, man. Gotta be honest, for WWE. And no, I'm not shouting out Triple H for this night. I give him credit for last night for Raw. People are saying Triple H should get credit for Sunday night for sure. No, he doesn't. The build-up for Evolution sucked almost, but honest for a couple of things here and there. But the women hit a grand slam on this fucking event that they produced. From a match's standpoint. I'll be honest, I'll give Triple H credit where credit is due for Raw last night. That's definitely for him. I'll give him flowers for that one. But not for Sunday night. I'm sorry. Not for Sunday night. You got most of the outcomes right. But hey, you get the outcomes right. Doesn't mean you get a fucking free pass for that. The women kicked ass for Sunday night for sure. Love this whole match, the main event, and the whole PLE in general. A++ you made when Naomi win the Women's World title, the main event against Iyo Sky and Rhea Ripley. As for your overall show for WWE Evolution 2025, get this, people. It's an A- for your overall show grade. As for your overall show stands this week, there's a lot of things to fucking say on this whole show also stands this week. Your number one show is obviously your WWE Evolution 2025 review right now with an A- overall show. How freaking crazy is that, man? Second place is AEW All In 2025 with a B+. If you may feel sorry for us, Tony Khan, honestly, to a little bit of a point. Because, man, he put on a great show for All In, only to get overshadowed a little bit with Naomi's cash in for Money in the Bank. And Evolution John for Sunday night. I mean, it's not going to say overshadowed to a point. It's not overshadowed in general. But still. It's still two of the best shows of the whole year. The whole weekend with Evolution and All In for sure. The second place is definitely All In for 2025 with a B+. Third place is tied with a three-way tie for Monday Night Raw July 7, 2025. AEW Dynamite July 9, 2025. And Saturday night's main event for July 12, 2025 at B-. In last place is NXT July 8, 2025. And SmackDown July 11, 2025 at a C+. That is your overall show stands this week. That is your WWE Evolution 2025 review. And Lucas Young on YouTube and all audio platforms. And thank you all for watching. No, I must have no limits. We'll just try again. Thank you all for watching. Lucas C on YouTube and all audio platforms for your WWE Evolution 2020 review. Today being Tuesday, July 15, 2025. And like I said, be back tomorrow for Wednesday, July 16, 2025, your Monday Raw. July 14, 2025, your NXT. July 15, 2025 review as well. Until tomorrow, for more content on Lucas C on YouTube and all audio platforms. Peace and love, everybody. I'm out. Take care. Love you all. Big time, to say the least.